Mae Govannen, my Elven Fae and Otherkin family. Today is another edition of the Gentle Musings of an Elven Scholar, and again we're going to do another Elven Sayings of the Day. I like doing these short little videos, because they're just quick and to the point, to be little reminders, not just for you but for myself as well, about the great blessings that we have in life, and that anything is possible. Anything absolutely is possible. I can tell you that is one thing Tolkien might have taught us. Anything is possible. Okay, well, the saying for the day is, this is an Elven saying, is one of mine, is the stone tablet, once engraved upon, washes smooth over time. All right. Okay, as always, what does that mean? It truly means that nothing is engraved in stone in our life, and that at any moment we can start over again. One of the reasons I wanted to talk about this is because something that's been happening in the news lately, and my wife and I have experienced it personally, though we've been very, very blessed by it. Some of you know that as part of the manifestation that we do, in order to be able to do the things that we would like to do in life, is that we learn to work with crypto, all right, cryptocurrencies. And it has been a great blessing for us. Well, for some of you that may be following the news, there has been probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, crypto crash so far in crypto history. And there are many, 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 many people who have lost millions and millions, who have lost their life savings. For some people, that was just thousands of dollars, and for them, that was their life savings. And others, they've lost millions, and I know some that have lost $1 billion in this crash. And it has been vastly disheartening to people because they had so much trust in it. My wife and I have been blessed. We've actually have done well with this all. It's all part of manifestation that we've talked about. In case you want to learn about Elven manifestation, please look back on my videos on that, where I talk about the 4 levels of manifestation and how you can manifest the things in your life that are meant to help you progress forward and remember who you are, and to give you the opportunity to do that. Well, we've been very blessed, and we've actually prospered during this time. All right, but there are many who haven't, and some have gone so far as to turn to violence against others, who they feel like they have to blame someone for it. And then there are those who have committed suicide, who felt that they had lost everything and killed themselves over something that's just a symbol. Not that I don't have compassion for them, but it is just a symbol. Just as money is just a symbol. It's a concept of man. Well, one of the great blessings in our life is that we have the opportunity, and that this may take you back some years, some of you remember, the many ways our life can be lived like one of the old toys called the Etch-a-Sketch. I know some of you remember that, and I remember it well. And the beauty of Etch-a-Sketch is you could draw and you could make all these wonderful designs, and just like a sandcastle, I could shake it and start over again. And literally start with a clean slate. Your life is like that. We have the great blessings that it is just like that. You can start over whenever you'd like to. Again, like the sandcastle, we can build and break it down and rebuild to our heart's content. And I know a lot of you will say, well, that's easy for you to say. But I've been through great turmoils. I've seen many, many things throughout my life as I've traveled around this world. And I've seen some of the best and worst that humans can do. And I've seen where everything I had was taken or lost or destroyed. And I'd start all over again. And each time I learned something from it. It's like the old meme that kind of has been traveling around Facebook and some others, where it has a lion there, and the lion in the meme says, "I never lose, I just learn. I just continue on and I grow and I learn each time, and each time it can get better and better." Well, I've got a short video from one of my favorite, I've talked about them many times, one of my favorite YouTube channels, Dare to Do Motivation. And it kind of inspired me as well to do this little video, and it's about the advice a pencil maker gives to his pencil before he sends him out into the world. And it's a beautiful little short story. And apropos, it has to do with what I'm talking about here, and I hope that maybe you'll learn something from it. I did. And then I'll be right back.
Once upon a time, an old pencil maker took his newest pencil aside, just before he was about to pack him into a box. Imagining the little fellow as a person, he recalled a few things about the pencil. "There are 5 things you need to know," he said to the pencil, "before I send you out into the world. Always remember these 5 things, never forget them, and you will become the best pencil you can be. The first thing is to remember that you will be able to do many great things, but only if you put yourself in someone else's hands. From time to time, you will experience a painful sharpening, but remember that this will make you a better pencil. Also keep in mind that you will be able to correct any mistakes you might make along the way. And the most important part of you is what's on the inside. And remember this as well. Upon every surface that you are used, you must leave your mark. No matter what else happens, you must continue to write." It seemed the pencil listened to him and promised he would remember these 5 things so that he could live his life with heart and purpose. You see, in your life, open up your emotions for other people. Allow them to love you. Allow them to take care of you. Life can be painful, but remember, after every pain, you come back stronger. Any mistakes you make in life, you can correct them along the way. You can become a better person and change the way you are in the future. And of course, the most important part, it's important who you are on the inside. And never stop writing, never stop living, never stop striving and having hope.
Again, one of the greatest blessings in our life is that of the great source, the one mind, the great light, God, Eru, whatever you want to call this great existence that we live within, that we are one with and that we are a part of, is that we are ever and eternal. Our elven soul, spirit is forever and is eternal. And in every sense of the word, we have all the time in the world. We have all the time in the world to begin anew. We always have the opportunity to seek for that which is everlasting, your inner truth, your inner elven light. All right, to always seek out and find out that you are walking starlight. Well, I hope this helped a little bit. Like I said earlier in a previous video, we're getting ready to start the Elven Healing series. And like I said, we're going to start from the inside out. So start with manifesting it within the spirit, and then I'm going to get into a lot of different physical ailments and issues to talk to you about those, just as general Elven healing advice. And as a doctor, I'll talk about that side of it as well. All right. I hope this helped you. As always, thank you, my friends. And until we are together again, may you all be blessed by the elves. My name is Dr. Aaron Diaz Spindalelis, and I am the Elven Scholar.